Sports pregame show, brought to you by Kia.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the New Orleans Pelicans. And for New Orleans, they were swept by this team last season, losing all 3 games they played against them. So they'll be motivated tonight. And Draymond Green in the lineup, one of the most entertaining, energetic players in the league, Shaq.
When you factor in the impact he's had defensively, Ernie, you really start to see his value. You know, Golden State has a championship, and this guy is a main factor for them having the championship.
I don't think you.
We've got NBA basketball in store from New Orleans, Louisiana, the home of the Pelicans, right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. Well, it was the Golden State Warriors in their and we've got.
Well, guys, there is no more doubt that the Splash Brothers have clicked.
When it rains, it pours, GA. Thank you. And as the NBA season gets into full swing, Steve, it's most important to establish if you're an NBA team.
You know, a lot of people say style of play. If you're a new coach.
Here's Curry. He had a 30-point outing their last game against San Antonio.
And he really controlled the pace of the game by getting to the line. The D could not slow him down, and he took advantage of it.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Warriors have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Curry's got 7 points.
I like that he's attacking.
Come on, let's go. Simple question, guys. Do you want to stop Curry? Answer me. Do you want to stop him? Because it doesn't look like you do.
Absolutely, the best shooting backcourt in league history with Curry and Thompson. Like you said, it's the playmaking and intelligence of the players around them that enable them to take full advantage and pick teams apart.
Omer Asher, he's checked in for New Orleans. Prez with the bucket. Well, what a run it was for Prez in college. He came in with so much expected out of him, and he lives up to the hype by leading his team to a national title.
And when it got down to the nitty-gritty in that game, you just knew he was going to shine. What a storybook ending for him to close out his collegiate career on top.
To the inside. Here's Hill. Makes it off the glass. Hill's got his first basket of the night.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And Curry, here we go. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on Mount-Eunice.
Stephen Curry has had a lot of magical moments last season. Led the league easily in games when he scored 20 or more points in a quarter. When he's hot, he is the most fun to watch.
And with Curry getting hot, Steve, it doesn't even have to be a 20-point explosion. He went off for 17 in a 5-minute overtime period in the playoffs last year.
You know, watching this firsthand, calling this game, he completely took over the game in Portland. That was his first game back from his knee injury. Set the record for most points in an overtime in any NBA game, regular season or playoffs. It was awesome.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. And look now at the 4 areas where shots can come from. The paint, mid-range, and shots from deep, all broken down for the Pelicans.
And they've really shied away from the mid-range. That's a new school style, and looking for shots beyond the arc and at the rim, those tend to be far more efficient.
New Orleans in the lead. And Young kicks to Mount-Eunice. Out to the right wing. Here's Prez. A three-pointer, no good. The Warriors have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Picked by Pachulia. Curry kicks to Iguodala. Lets the 3 fly. A rebound by Young. New Orleans gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Prez, no good. Golden State's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And the Warriors miss again. puts up a three. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them. When you talk about making a splash in the league, not only did Prez lead his team to a win, but he also put up some great numbers in his debut.
And you see why everyone is expecting great things from this kid. Looks like the future of this franchise is in good hands.
Some nice passing by Golden State here. Just 5 to shoot. On its way from Curry for 2 to life. He gets it in there.
What a warrior. He is showing once again why he is one of the best in the game at coming up with the second chance buckets.
From the arc. And another three-point shot falls from Prez. Prez has got 12.
You've got to give it up to Prez. His ability to score the ball in a variety of ways is what makes him so dangerous.
Stolen by Ashik. And Prez with a clear path to the hoop. And another 3 for New Orleans.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the trip.
Warriors trail by 9. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
And they need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
How anyone could give him that much room from his spot is crazy, but the defender got away with it.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Curry passes to West. West draws the double. Back to Curry to end the run. And he overshot that one, missing.
Look, he's doing everything he can to get out of this funk. Just been a rough quarter shooting the basketball.
That one drops for him.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 12.
What can you say? If he started hitting them from that range, there's nothing you can do.
Here's Prez. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. .44 seconds left to play here in the first. Curry outside, and another 3 for Golden State.
He has flat out dominated this quarter, hitting shots at will, yet they still find themselves behind.
Prez. The 3-pointer no good.
Tried to go tit for tat from beyond the arc, but when you miss that, that means you lost that challenge.
Pelicans leading by 8. No good off the back of the rim.
And that's the shot he has to take.
You just can't pass up wide open looks. You must shoot it.
And here is Curry. He's got 15. Tipped away. From deep 3-point range. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Bring it in. Take a seat. Hey, we're in great shape, fellas. Now, no matter how much we go up, we need to keep that same winning mentality.
They just need to take some time, get back to playing like they know they can.
And Kevin Durant, former
I think it's another level I can go to.
And with all the weapons around him, big group substitution here for New Orleans. Monty Eunice is checked in for Cousins. Pondexter comes in for Solomon Hill. Young's checked in for Drew Holiday. And Prez is subbed in for Frazier. Golden State also making some changes. Pachulia, he's checked in for West. Draymond Green comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Curry subbed in for Ian Clark. Pondexter and Davis fill up the forward slots. Young is out there with Prez. And it's Monty Eunice in at the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Prez with the bucket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
To the middle, here's Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 9 points for Klay Thompson.
Look out. He's starting to find the range in this second period.
Here's Prez on the 3 off target.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Thompson.
Steve Kerr, Coach of the Year. Not a bad way to start off your coaching career. Averaged 70 wins through his first 2 years. That is unreal.
And you can see it in Prez's eyes. There is no way he's missing that three.
And when he wants to hit from deep, it's almost as if he wills it in if you let him.
Stephen Curry mixing up his offense. Now getting a chance to score in the paint.
Here's Prez. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
No defensive pressure. That's a three-point attempt. He loved to have that.
Pelicans leading by 3. Onianis kicks to Young. Feeds it to Prez. Launches a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Prez has got 30 points.
His eyes just lit up as soon as he realized he was wide open from outside. The defense has to do a much better job.
Thompson with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Shoots it. Another miss by Curry.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Here's Prez, and again New Orleans with the triple.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Warriors trail by 9. Curry kicks to Green. 1:51 left to play here in the half. Durant, no good.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
On that play, you gotta trust your teammates. Instead of forcing that one, just pass it.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Curry kicks to Pachulia. Thompson outside. Picked by Pachulia. Here's Durant. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's 21 points for Kevin Durant.
He is just getting hotter as the game goes along, building on a strong start. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second quarter.
Green with the ball. Picked up by Davis. Here's Thompson. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
I'll tell you, he is scorching the nets this quarter. Maybe that'll help wake up some of his teammates.
Prez off the mark there with the three-point shot. Warriors trailed by 8. Curry kicks to Green. Back to Curry. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Curry's got 26.
He is starting to find his groove. That is scary for the defense.
Warriors shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively.
That would have been a good time to just keep it simple. No need to rush that pass.
Omerash, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. The New Orleans Pelicans come into this one after the win against the Denver Nuggets.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Really, a combination of smart coaching and even better execution. When you have that, the game comes easily to you.
Young outside, right wing. Prez with the ball. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Fires the 3. And we finished one half of it.
Keep it up, guys. We have some good momentum. I like what I see out there, fellas. We're playing like we want it more than them. Just do what you've been doing, and it's smooth sailing.
Welcome back to New Orleans as we take a gentle cruise down the Mississippi River before returning to action. And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. Platoon swap here for New Orleans. Golden State also making some changes. Pachulia, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. West comes in for Green, and it's Iguodala in for Durant. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, it's the Splash Brothers in the backcourt. West is out there with Pachulia, and it's Iguodala in at the small forward. And Thompson kicks to Curry. The shot, no good. And New Orleans will come the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. Although it isn't clear cut that Curry is the best player in the game right now, he certainly has the best case. Back-to-back MVPs. And Steve, the impact he has on the court is just peerless.
You can throw other names in as well, but Curry and his back-to-back MVPs puts him in elite company. He is quickly rising on the all-time greatest players list. He's earned it. He has transformed the art of shooting.
Warriors trail by 12. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Thompson, one of the best in the business at pulling up off the dribble.
Takes a three. Again from deep. The three-pointer good from Prez. Prez has got 45 points. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Picked by West. Curry kicks to Thompson. Prez with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Lets it go from deep. And another three for New Orleans.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
The Warriors shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Thompson outside. Pachulia dishes to Thompson. And it's Thompson again missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Prez with the bucket.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Thompson outside. Picked by West. Shot clock at 6. The feed now to Curry. Looking to end the run. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Unis has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Phenomenal how many threes he drained in the first half, especially considering he's hit none since.
It's good. Hill's got 9.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
And you can see one team is working hard on the glass and the other not.
Drills the three-pointer.
Picking up from where he left off, I lost count of how many threes.
Sports pregame show brought to you by Kia.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the New Orleans Pelicans. And for New Orleans, they were swept by this team last season, losing all 3 games they played against them. So they'll be motivated tonight. And Draymond Green in the lineup, one of the most entertaining, energetic players in the league, Shaq.
When you factor in the impact he's had defensively, Ernie, you really start to see his value. You know, Golden State has a championship, and this guy is a main factor for them having the championship.
I don't think you.
We've got NBA basketball in store from New Orleans, Louisiana, the home of the Pelicans, right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. Well, it was the Golden State Warriors in their and we've got.
Well, guys, there is no more doubt that the Splash Brothers have played.
When it rains, it pours. GA, thank you. And as the NBA season gets into full swing, Steve, what's most important to establish if you're an NBA team?
You know, a lot of people say style of play. If you're a new coach.
Here's Curry. He had a 30-point outing their last game against San Antonio.
And he really controlled the pace of the game by getting to the line. The D could not slow him down, and he took advantage of it.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage.
Sports pregame show brought to you by Kia.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the New Orleans Pelicans. And for New Orleans, they were swept by this team last season, losing all 3 games they played against them. So they'll be motivated tonight. And Draymond Green in the lineup, one of the most entertaining, energetic players in the league, Shaq.
When you factor in the impact he's had defensively, Ernie, you really start to see his value. You know, Golden State has a championship, and this guy is a main factor for them having the championship.
I don't think you.
We've got NBA basketball in store from New Orleans, Louisiana, the home of the Pelicans, right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. Well, it was the Golden State Warriors in their and we've got.
Well, guys, there is no more doubt with the Splash Brothers of Clay.
Yeah, when it rains, it pours, GA. Thank you. And as the NBA season gets into full swing, Steve, what's most important to establish if you're an NBA team?
You know, a lot of people say style of play. If you're a new coach.
Here's Curry. He had a 30-point outing their last game against San Antonio.
And he really controlled the pace of the game by getting to the line. The D could not slow him down, and he took advantage of it.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Warriors have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Curry's got 7 points.
I like that he's attacking.
Come on, let's go. Simple question, guys. Do you want to stop Curry? Answer me. Do you want to stop him? Because it doesn't look like you do.
Absolutely, the best shooting backcourt in league history with Curry and Thompson. Like you said, it's the playmaking and intelligence of the players around them that enable them to take full advantage and pick teams apart.
Omer Asher, he's checked in for New Orleans. Prez with the bucket. Well, what a run it was for Prez in college. He came in with so much expected out of him, and he lives up to the hype by leading his team to a national title.
And when it got down to the nitty-gritty in that game, you just knew he was going to shine. What a storybook ending for him to close out his collegiate career on top.
To the inside. Here's Hill. Makes it off the glass. Hill's got his first basket of the night.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And Curry, here we go. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on Montejunas.
Stephen Curry has had a lot of magical moments last season. Led the league easily in games when he scored 20 or more points in a quarter. When he's hot, he is the most fun to watch.
And with Curry getting hot, Steve, it doesn't even have to be a 20-point explosion. He went off for 17 in a 5-minute overtime period in the playoffs last year.
You know, watching this firsthand, calling this game, he completely took over the game in Portland. That was his first game back from his knee injury. Set the record for most points in an overtime in any NBA game, regular season or playoffs. It was awesome.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. And to look now at the 4 areas where shots can come from. The paint, mid-range, and shots from deep, all broken down for the Pelicans.
And they've really shied away from the mid-range. That's a new school style, and looking for shots beyond the arc and at the rim. Those tend to be...
Coming to you live on 2K Sports, it's time for NBA action. Nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge.
Well, the development of Kawhi Leonard.
Thanks, DA. The players who are part of that organization seem to want to stay in San Antonio. An excellent matchup at the center position tonight. Brent, do centers take it as personal challenges when they are in that marquee matchup with the name as big as theirs?
I think they do, Kevin, but with the way the game is played nowadays, I think it gets a little...
Some changes here for the Spurs. Dwayne Dedmon comes in for Pau Gasol. And David Lee is subbed in for LaMarcus Aldridge. New Orleans also making some changes. Solomon Hill, he's checked in for Pondexter. And Prez is subbed in for E'Twaun Moore. So for New Orleans right now, Prez, he's in at point guard to mark it.
Get over here, guys. Hustle up. Let's talk. let up on D even a little, it's enough to get their guy going. He is really causing problems for us from the outside. Let's smother him and take away those easy looks, all right?
It's an organization for their diligence and discipline. It's all about their results and certainly about the accountability from coach to player, and more importantly, Kevin, from player to player.
Parker dishes to Dedmon, and the rejection by Cousins. And Holiday kicks to Davis. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
You can't slow AD down when he's hitting that shot.
Spurs have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. The feed to Dedmon. Green, the screen. Leonard draws the double to the inside. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Cousins. Great showing for him last season. 4th in scoring, 5th in rebounding, and he's a shot blocker as well. Top 20 in that category last season. Great timing and challenges at the rim.
Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for the Spurs. Mills comes in for Parker.
This is how you ruin an opposing team's defense. Holiday runs inside and finds the easy shot there.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And here we go with the breakdown tonight of the front court and back court rebounding numbers for the Pelicans.
And their big men are getting the bigger percentage of these boards. You know, you expect that, and they'll need them to continue to patrol the paint and clean up the mess if they're going to win this game.
Here's Mills. And there's the pass to Leonard. Tries from the block. Dedmon. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's Prez. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Just a superb pull-up, Jay, there. Can't let Prez burn you with the shot if you're the D.
Knocked away. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. San Antonio making a switch here. Simmons is checked in. And then for New Orleans, Montejunas comes in for Anthony Davis. Young is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Now here's Prez. Against Golden State, he was really on his game. Cousins on the follow. And the Pelicans lead by 3.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Ginobili kicks to Lee. In the corner, it's Ginobili. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Mills. The 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Mills has got the game tied up here for the Spurs.
The dangerous in the catch and shoot. When Mills sets his feet, has great balance, he's tough to stop.
Prez, no good. The Spurs have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. It's stolen by Prez. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Omerash, he's checked in for New Orleans. Last game for the Spurs. They want to turn it around after the loss to the Kings.
Yeah, major problems at the charity stripe in that game. They just could not convert their free throws.
When you're on the road, those are not points that you can afford to miss out on. Step up, knock down your free throws. They shot themselves in the foot with their struggles at the line.
Knocks it loose. Here's Dedmon. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's on Montejunas. San Antonio shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good. Brent, you had the chance to play under Coach Greg Popovich during your 4 seasons with the Spurs. Aside from the obvious accolades and plaudits, what stands out to you about him as a coach?
The one thing about Pop that stands out, Kevin, is the simple fact that the rhythm of the season is something that he has a tremendous amount of control over.
Had great feel for it.
There's no doubt about it. Pop is so good about understanding the feelings and the emotions attached to the game. And on top of that, the priority with which the game should have in your life. And that's the kind of player that they're looking for. They understand that the player has to understand the job, his accountability to his teammates, the role that he's asked to play. And then lastly, just how important basketball is in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
It's stolen by Prez. Fires from deep. David Lee comes up with the rebound. San Antonio trailing here. Got a piece of it. Nifty move. And it's sent back by Hill. Keeps it alive.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. Young against Ginobili. Up top, Mills. Out to the wing. Dedmon kicks to Simmons. He feeds it to Dedmon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 14 feet away.
Well, good focus on the defensive end. Prez really getting his hands up to distract the scorer.
1:56 left to play in the first quarter. Lets it go with a 3. There it is, his 3rd basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
Poked away. Ginobili kicks to Dedmon. To the middle. And they get it. And it's laid up and in by Lee.
Yeah, nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Prez. Pelicans keep it alive, and they pick up 2. Asik's got his first basket.
Asik in great position, and the second effort there to grab the rebound and stay aggressive.
Ginobili against Young. And here's Mills from the arc. Pelicans with the rebound. They come in fresh off the win against the Warriors.
And really the signature of that game was what they were able to do from a defensive standpoint, particularly on the low post.
Yeah, their block numbers in that one really stand out. They weren't giving up any easy buckets inside. It was quite a display of interior defense.
Spurs trail by 8. Inside, here's Dedmon. Uses both ends to slam it down.
Well, there's a couple things that Patty is working on to be a better player in this league, and finding the open man is one of them.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first. Launches it. They get it back. And Young kicks to Montejunas. New Orleans moving the ball around. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Jim Frazier's checked in for Young. Now here's Mills. Frazier covering. Lee passes to Mills. Lee kicks to Ginobili. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Montejunas. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Pelicans lead by 8. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And here's Prez on what it's like to be selected in the NBA lottery.
Well, yeah, I mean, there was a lot of talent in the draft this year. And, hey, I'm really happy to be a part of that group. But that being said, man, I'm more motivated.
There were a lot of people, guys, that predicted Prez would be taken much higher in last year's draft.
Yeah, I mean, so many factors that play into a team's decision during draft night. Do they take the best player available? Someone who feels a specific need? There's no perfect answer. Remember, even Kobe was taken late in the lottery. The only time we'll tell if we look back on Prez in the same light.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
You can tell the point of emphasis has been to get to the offensive glass.
Yeah, you see they're attacking from all angles and carving out position in the paint, racing in from the perimeter. You have to box out everyone.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans.
Prez.
What's the password?
Come on, bro.
Yo, you got the stuff?
Hey, let me in. Do this, man.
All right, man.
Worked so hard to get this.
Set it up. Yo, I've been waiting all day to play this.
Mm-hmm. Go.
You ready to get beat?
You can't even play with yourself. How you think you gonna beat
come
me,
on,
bro?
Man. Keep talking trash, please.
I don't even wait till my rating goes up. 65?
65? Are you kidding me? Way higher than that. Oh, set an alarm, man, because if we don't, I'm going to play all day.
All right. Hold up. Good idea. Good idea.
Good look. All right.
All right.
Here we go.
What city are you in right now? You gotta get a winter coat for these away games. I cannot believe I forgot to tell you that. Or do they give you guys coats? I don't know. They should. If you get sick, then y'all won't be any good, right? They should just give you coats. Talk to you later, baby. Bye.